make plans, have each other's numbers from the get-go, try to make it nice and easy for you. So tonight we're going to go over just a few different things. Like Eric said, I'm the rec specialist, and obviously I talked to all of you, but I've also talked to a lot of these parents and working on the game schedule and the practices and everything like that. So I should be around, we'll see, a few more weeks, and then Eric will be your main contact. So you do have both of our information down at the bottom. I've spoken to most of you, and some of you have my information from last year as well. So let's see. On the second page in your packet is just the basic league rules for us. Give these over a read over, sorry. And the biggest thing that we want to talk about is that this is a recreational league. So we want the kids to have fun. So remember that, be respectful to all the parents and other coaches. In the past we have had some people get way too into it and then the kids feed off of it and then they get angry with each other. So just remember, this is a fun time for them. So that's our biggest thing with this, is that it's correctly. We're trying to have fun and help the kids learn to play. Rainouts will be communicated by Team Reach and our Facebook page. So if you don't already have the Team Reach information, is on the checklist on how to download that. And so you'll post it in both places, and then it'll be Eric rescheduling those games. But if we do have to call rainouts, please don't continue to play. It tears the fields up and then it makes it even worse for us to try to reschedule the games. And then if it has been raining and you want us to have a practice or something, reach out to us, because if the soccer fields are available, you can still go out there and do drills or play around on the soccer fields or it's grass. Those are the main things I think we wanted to cover on this, right?
Pretty much short and sweet. The rules haven't changed since last year.
Yeah.
We are contracting with somebody new for our concession stand, and he is a restaurant owner in St. Louis, and already runs concession stands over there. He has a weekend home here, wanting to get established, and he has a very impressive menu, much better than what we've served in the past. For those of you coach pitch and T-ball that are going to be at Phoenix, he also has local hot dog stands. So I think he wants to do that too if he can get the staffing. So those games, I know in the past, you had to go up the road, but there may be some snacks or something like that at Phoenix this year. We'll see. So.
And currently, coach pitch may not all be at Phoenix. So T-ball primarily will be at Phoenix. If you're an AU coach pitch, you may be at both or just at City Park. So we'll know that once we put the schedules together, just based on the teams we have in other age groups. And then next is, if you guys are interested or know people that are interested in sponsoring the team. We only have a couple teams that have sponsors. It'll say on your roster if you have a sponsor or not. So if you have people that are or want to sponsor your business, the sponsorship fee is $300. They get your logo on the front of the shirt and helps cover the equipment as it needs replaced. So if you're interested in that, I'll send out probably just the sponsorship information to all of you, and then you've got it. But it's also where you go to register your kids. There's another tab for it there too. The background check information, so the QR code on your checklist takes you to fill out the background check. You'll just select coach. We are recording this just for all our coaches that couldn't be here tonight, so after we end that, we'll go through and help you do that if you need help with it. It's pretty straightforward, but that way we can go ahead and get that done and we can move back in a quick time. Contacting your team, please do that as quickly as you can. I know we're kind of rushing you and on a crunch because of everything, but parents are calling me and asking us pretty constantly when they're going to hear things. We also need to get the t-shirt order put together for the jerseys. So are gonna be, which we'll do in just a minute, verify that the t-shirt size that you have listed on your roster is correct. If it's not, once you have all the changes, please send them to me in an email or a text message so I can make that correction so we can get the kids in the right shirt sizes. I think that's everything as far as the bulk of the meeting. I'll cut the video, we'll go over, or we'll sign up for practice times, pick your team names and colors if you don't have a sponsor. And then if you do have a sponsor, obviously it would change to the sponsor name if you get one later. Because that logo on the front, you can still use it to do things like that. Fun things. We had a couple teams do that last year too. So, do you guys have any questions so far? No. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go cut the video and then we'll go over, we'll sign up for practice times and look at all of that. And then get with your assistants and your coaching team, decide on your color and what you want your name to be each time. Okay? Cool.
We're very flexible on the practice times in April. We blocked out the calendar completely so nobody else could bring anything, so it's